It's time for another episode of the High Response Marketing Show. I'm your host, Jake Lorraine. If you're new to the channel, we talk about local business, primarily marketing, but surviving this day and age of running a local business. I am dealing with businesses just like yours all the time. For the last 10 years, I've been dealing nothing but countless businesses in local communities across the world. And as you probably know, the vast majority of businesses fail. They go out of business. The odds are heavily stacked against you. I don't want to discourage you from starting a business. Of course, I want to encourage you of starting a business, but I see one thing that I think is probably the biggest determining factor over whether you're going to make it or not. And I'm going to show you how to fix it. The number one killer of small businesses, almost with near certainty, I can tell you your business will fail eventually, is if you try to take money from it. And that is the harsh reality, is that if you try to survive on your local business, if you try to pay your bills, and especially if you've got a family, got a lot of expenses, you just can't do it. You can't do it. You cannot take money from your business to pay your bills, to survive and grow the business. Like, it won't grow. This is also why you see some businesses, like primarily restaurants, that's pretty common, where maybe they've got one going for 3, 4, 5 years, but they're miserable as hell because they're surviving on peanuts, and they're taking whatever extra money just to pay the bills of the restaurant. They're taking whatever little extra bit they have to pay their own bills. And they can't they can't buy new equipment. They can't hire more people. They can't grow it. It's a stark reality. If you start a business and you're trying to live off that money, it ain't gonna work. It's not even fair to your business. Okay. I'm speaking completely bluntly with you. Your business will fail. It will fail. The odds of you having a great thriving business, if you're using those profits, or not even profits, just money that's coming in to pay your own bills, it will fail. You won't be able to put it back into the business. It's going to take some kind of time. And you don't want to the longer you push off growing the business, the more it will plateau. You will be miserable. You won't be able to upgrade it because you'll be taking money from it. It will put you in such a bad position. You will be like 80% of all small business owners. Within the first 5 years, you're going to hate it. It's going to turn into a job. You're going to hate it. You are going to be absolutely miserable, and you're going to wish and probably end up back at a job. So, are there super small exceptions? Yes. Tiny, tiny exceptions to that rule in local business. I can't speak for like internet startups and things like that. I'm talking local business. Very, very. I mean, you can talk to almost any local business owner, and they probably lived off peanuts in the beginning. Now, I do not mean to discourage you from opening a business. I want to completely encourage you to follow your dreams. And if you've got something that you think will work, or maybe you're already doing it part-time now and you want to make that big plunge and you want to go at it, open up your own business or really make it thrive, you have, the simple solution is that you have to have money coming in. You got to have money coming in that's not from your business, so that you don't have to touch your business's money, so that the money comes in from the business can be reinvested right back into the business. Whether that's payroll or upgrading equipment or buying new equipment or new office space or whatever, even marketing, customer acquisition, you want to take the money that the business generates and put it right back into the business. And you don't want the stress of having to pay your bills courtesy of your brand new business. It's just stupid. It's a bunch of losers running businesses right now because they're using all the money from their business, and now it's just collapsing. They're miserable. Don't be that loser. I'm just kidding. You're not a loser. Uh, the answer is to get another stream of income. Now, there's a couple different ways to do that. First, you can hold down a job. You get a second job. You can stay at your day job. Okay? You can stay at your day job. I've been saying this for years. Stay at your freaking job. You want a thriving business? Stay at your job where you can get money to pay your bills and work that job as a side hustle. And I guarantee you'll actually find out that you'll be more productive. You'll get a lot done in a very short amount of time that you have to work that side hustle. And you use that side hustle to you use the connections that you have at your job. You use the side hustle to you grow it and it will just naturally be the right time to leave. When you know that you have to leave your job in order for it to get to that next level and you're not worried about money coming in because it's coming in, that's when it's time to make that big plunge. So keep your job, work hard on your side hustle, use the money that you make in your job to feed your business and also pay your bills, or at least to just pay your bills. If you are not in the position where you are in a job and you're wanting to start a business and you don't have the capital to put into it, you've got to do something to pay your bills, whether that's Uber, DoorDash, or Lyft, or any of those things, or delivering pizzas, whatever you can do to pay your bills so it takes the stress off of you having to survive off your business's money. Do it. Your business will grow so much faster when you can dump money right back into it. Your stress will be a lot lower, and just the odds of you being successful are going to be so much higher because you'll be able to actually grow it. If you don't have a means of making money, or you're kind of stuck to where you're maybe operating a business right now, but you're using the money, you're in this exact painful situation that we talked about before, where you've had a business and it's running okay, but you're surviving off the money. This is a position a lot of business owners are in. You're making money, but you're using it to survive, and you can't really come up with that extra money to dump back into your business. I would like you to consider my favorite moneymaker, which are, and this is going to be perfect. If you've got a business, this is going to be perfecto for you. Hang on one second. I got to make sure I smell good. Hang on. I got the Dark Rebel Rider today. I got to make sure I smell appropriate for you. You know what a postcard is? I know the marketers that are watching it, that my marketing students are like, of course I know what a postcard is. I know postcard. I love postcards. Postcards are great. They're like these little things right here. This is one I got in the mail. Change your oil. They come in the mail, and this is called direct mail. Direct mail is fantastic, especially this day and time, because there's so much, like Facebook ads are so expensive. Trying to rank on Google is such a complicated process. There's just so many ads thrown at you all the time that direct mail cuts through the clutter. And you can send these postcards out, and they're a really fantastic way of getting business, but it's really expensive. But listen to this. This is a 4x6. Actually, I think this is 5x7. These are little teeny tiny postcards that a lot of people send out. They're little teeny tinies. I like to send out bigger postcards. And if you want to make some money while running your business and get some free advertising, what about this little big bastard right here? This is a massive 9x12 mailer. I've been doing these for a decade now. Actually, I've been doing these for 1 decade, 2011. This is one of my marketing students. He just put this out. It's the one I had on hand. His name's Josh. He's in Minnesota, and he did 10,000 of these. Wait, 5,000 of these. But anyways, doesn't matter. This is a massive postcard, much bigger than the little teeny tinies that you get in the mail. This thing sticks out. Now, why am I showing you this? Because you're probably like, Jake, I own a business. I cannot afford all that. Because these things are crazy expensive. You would spend tens of thousands of dollars to get a big campaign like this out. But notice, this has a lot of different businesses on it. So you, the scrappy business owner, could simply get other business owners in the community. This is a great way to network. You may already know other business owners. This is a great way to meet other business owners. You tell them you're a business owner and you're trying to get some maybe promote other businesses and wondering if they want to share a card with you, a big postcard, and you'll mail it out to the community. And then everyone in your local area, maybe 5,000, 2,500, 5,000, 10,000 people, whatever, will get it in the mail. And you charge a few $100s. That's it for each space. You could fit 14, you could fit a dozen, 16 spaces, you can fit 18 spaces on there. This one has 15 spaces on it. And you can see they fit comfortably, but this all promotes local business. It arrives in people's mailboxes just like this. It's super glossy and really thick, really rigid. It doesn't crinkle up or anything. And you get these printed and you use a program called the Every Door Direct Mail program from the post office. You will make a few $1,000s in profit. You could put one of these out just networking with other business. Just tell them you own, hey, I own the massage place down the street, and I really wanted to send out some direct mail, but at the same time, I wanted to promote other businesses. Would you like to join? And we can all share the expense of this, and it's only a few $100. Instead of a few thousand, it's only a few $100. We all share the cost with each other. Well, you do all the connecting, and you get to keep all the profit. That's a few $1,000s of profit. I have a printing business, printingforsupercheap.com. If you'd like a quote on that, shoot me an email, contact@printingforsupercheap.com. You could even call me. My number's in the description below. We do at least a dozen of these every single week. Every single week, we do at least a dozen of these for different businesses all over the country and really all over the world. I mean, there's people that do these all over the world. Few $1,000s profit, even if it's a couple $1,000s, that can be enough to help either feed it back into your business or pay the mortgage, pay the student loans, pay your car loans, pay your utility bills. Get the stress off your brain and trying to survive while you can just feed your main business properly. So then you're not running a business that you hate. Now, some of you may be really smart and you may be saying, oh my God, Jake, I thought, and some of you may not have thought of this, but I'm going to tell you the biggest advantage besides making a few $1,000s. You can advertise your business on here for free. So you're going to get as much space as you want on here for free. You could even take the whole back side if you wanted, and then just do ads on the other side. And they pay for your ad. And now you've got this going to 2,500, 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 people, whatever you want to do. And all you had to do was charge a few $100, $300, $400, $500 each space. And you get a massive ad. Even if you took part of it, doesn't matter. It's free advertising. This thing, if you tried to send this in the mail, would take 2 stamps. You'd have to put 2 stamps on here. It's called a postal flat. It's this huge postcard. And instead of spending thousands of dollars to do this with just you spend nothing. You make thousands of dollars and you get this for free. So I don't know anything that's really better than that. That is a great way that you can sustain your business, allow it to grow, and not have to take the money from it, because I kid you not, it's a death sentence. It is a almost virtual death sentence to start a business and pay your bills out of it. It's not only is it almost doomed, but it's stupid. It's freaking stupid, because you need that money to grow the business. How are you going to grow the business when you're taking money from it? How? Every business has to grow. You're going to need better equipment, hire staff. There's things that you have to do. Like, even if things are going okay but things have to be repaired, upgraded, replaced. There's things that come up. I mean, just stashing, putting money away into the business. Like, it's not right to take money out of your business. It will curb the growth. Miserable bastards. People that try to live off their business. Once the money that's coming in exceeds what you need to operate the business and grow it, you're fine. By the way, if this whole process intrigues you, you should pick up my local marketing masterclass. I have a lot of guides and trainings, but this thing, if you're serious, this is the booklet that comes with it. But it's a big video course I put. I think about 30 videos where I just go into really far in depth of the whole postcard thing, and it's to me, it's the simplest way to make a few $1,000s, get tens of thousands of dollars worth of free advertising. If you have any questions, please drop them over in the comments below. And I can't wait to see you tomorrow. You better be there. 11 a.m. Eastern time, 8 a.m. Pacific tomorrow. My name's Jake Lorraine. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, I just forgot something. I totally forgot. For those of you that are marketers like me, and you're probably saying, "Oh, Jake, oh my God, you just told me to get it. What do I do? I'm trying to sell the postcards. That's what I'm trying to do. How am I going to do a second job? Get another job." Okay. If you really want to make postcards work, this is for the marketers out there that want to make, you want to actually make a business out of this, which I think is admirable. You're going around connecting local businesses together and getting them a bunch of cheap advertising, really cheap, effective advertising, making a nice, tidy profit for yourself. If this is your main gig, my advice is still the same. You don't want to take the money that you make on this and survive on it, because then you're going to be miserable and you're going to have to be continuously putting these freaking things out, and you can't grow it. You can't hire any people or anything because you're wasting all the money that you make by paying for your stupid car, your stupid kid's freaking college, freaking dorm bill or something. So the kid don't learn anything, sits in their dorm. Get another job, okay? Do DoorDash, do the freaking Uber Eats or whatever. Do the what's that thing with the bowling alley or something? Massage parlor thing, whatever you got to do. What just make some money on the side. Stick at your job. I don't know. Make some kind of money to survive on, okay? That is my advice for you. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow at 11 a.m. sharp. Thanks.